Satyameva Jayate is the phrase that we have all seen on the national emblem of India. You might have thought that this phrase was originally a part of the Lion Capital of Ashoka, but in fact, the original statue did not have anything written on it. So, where was this line picked from, and what is the context behind it? Well, this is the first line of a poem in Mundaka Upanishad. You might ask, what is Mundaka Upanishad? It is a poetic text of 64 verses, which is a dialogue between the sage Angirasa and the person named Saunaka, who was seeking the spiritual enlightenment. The original poem is something like this: Satyameva Jayate nanrutam satyena panta vitato devayanha yena kramantya rushayo yapta kamam yatra tat satyasya paramam nidhanam. Translated, it means the truth alone triumphs and not falsehood. Through truth, the path of divine is laid by which the sages whose desires have been completely fulfilled and reach the source of ultimate truth. Now you might think that Satyameva Jayate is all about speaking truth. If that is the case, there is another line in Rig Veda which says, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. That means the truth is one, but why speak of it in many ways? So, in the context of Satyameva Jayate, what is the truth? Taking out of the context, we might assume that Satyameva Jayate is about speaking only the truth. But when we delve into the real context of the original poem, it becomes clear that the phrase means that an individual can live a happy life by being truthful to oneself and accepting one's reality. This helps one fulfill their desires and leading them to the source of ultimate truth, that is God. Now we know the source of Satyameva Jayate, but how did it end up being the part of Indian National Emblem? Pandit Madan Mohan Malaviya in 1918, while presiding over the Congress session, declared that this phrase from Mundaka Upanishad should be the slogan of Free India. Later, in July 1947, Pandit Nehru introduced a resolution in Constituent Assembly that Ashoka's Lion Capital, along with this slogan, should be adopted as the national emblem of India. It was later accepted by the Constituent Assembly in December 1947, and since then we are using this as the national emblem of India. So that's the story of this simple yet profound phrase Satyameva Jayate. Subscribe to TackOn for more such videos. Until next time, let the truth alone triumph.